Welcome back. I hope you're feeling great. As a part of this video, we'll understand the different phases of SDLC at a high level. We understood we have different phases like analysis, design, development, testing, deployment, and maintenance, which will help us to design, develop, and deploy the software into the production. What are the important activities which are done as a part of these phases? First phase is analysis, which can also be called as a requirement analysis, where all the relevant information is collected from the customers to develop a product as per their needs or expectations. So what actually is done is some of the business analysts will go and talk to the customers, have a meeting with the customers, and understand what exactly is the requirement, and that will be documented as SRS document, that is software requirement specification document. You can also call it as a PRD, that is product requirement document. But in the case of Agile, it is also called as user stories. So requirement analysis is the first phase of SDLC, and the next phase is design phase. In the design phase, by taking the requirements collected from the business analysts, architects would define the overall system architecture, how the different components, like what should be the front end, what should be the back end, and what should be the communication between the front end and back end, and how are you doing the handshake between the different components. All that would be defined as a part of the design phase. So it serves as a input for the next phase of the model. In the design, we have two types of design. One is high level design. The second one is low level design. In the high level design, the high level architecture of a software system is conceptualized and documented. On the other hand, low level design will get to the details of each of the components of the overall system. Next phase is development phase. Now we have collected the requirements and documented them as a part of the requirement document. Then by considering that we have done a design of the whole software, what needs to be done next? It is development. What exactly happens as a development? In the development phase, we implement, where by writing either a Java code or a Scala code or a Python code, we bring the design into the working modules. The design is at a high level how the component should work. In the development, we take that design, go module wise, and start developing the system. Here, the design is translated into the source code. So all the components of a software systems are implemented in this phase. Okay, you have built the wonderful software system. Is it okay to go to the production? Is it okay to be handed over to the customers without testing? Nah, don't do that. Any software project will not be deployed to the production without testing. Testing has to happen. So what exactly happens as a part of the testing? As a part of the testing, we'll verify and validate whether all the requirements are implemented as per the expectations of the customers. That is what happens as a part of the software testing. Then we have analyzed, designed, developed, and tested. What next? Deployment. What exactly happens as a part of the deployment? Deployment is a phase where you are making sure that software is available to be used by the customers or end users. So after the testing phase is done, you will go for a deployment. Deployment is where the software is made available to the end users or the customers. Once you deploy the software, do you think you would have taken care of all the things? Not necessarily. Still, there may be some issues which you are not able to uncover as a part of the testing phase, or you are not able to fix. So during the maintenance phase, what happens is, if there are any issues come up in the productions, they'll be immediately fixed, and that fix is made available in the production. Wonderful. These are the important phases of the SDLC. Thank you.